Hi guys, I just want to do a really quick video on why primer is important for your everyday makeup. So I'm going to start off with foundation primer. This is the Gosh Foundation Primer Classic Velvet Touch Foundation Primer. Basically, just think of the word primer and think of it as if you were painting a wall. So basically you put primer on before you put paint on. Basically what primer does is it mattifies your face. It gives foundation something to stick to. And it just makes it look like you have like no pores. It just smooths everything out. So yeah, this is one from Gosh. I can get this at Shoppers Drug Mart, or you can also get it at Shoppers Drug Mart. But if you live in the States, you can get the hard candy primer, which you can get at Walmart, and I think you can get that here in Canada as well. And like I think NYX does a primer as well. You can get that at London Drugs. And Rimmel does one. I think it's, what is it called? Fix and Perfect, I think. Yeah, anyway, so those are all pretty inexpensive primers, and it's without preservatives and perfume. And because it has no perfume in it, I actually used it on my eyes today for my eyelid primer, just because I thought I'd give that a try, and actually it's performing quite well so far. If you're like me, you might have really oily eyelids, which means that you'll put eyeshadow on normally, and then within like an hour, it's just creased. You know, it's completely faded away. And if you're like me, you need an eyelid primer every single day because otherwise the eyeshadow doesn't last more than an hour. So yeah, primer just helps make everything last longer. It's great. And moving on, there's also just individual eyelid primer. So this is the e.l.f. one. This is just $1. It's the sheer one. You can get it on islopsface.com, and if you live in the States, you can get it at Target. I got this at the Bay. Or no, on eBay. On eBay. Just from like a random seller for like $2. But yes, you can see it's just like a doe foot applicator, and it's skin toned. And actually, back in the day, I used to use this as under eye concealer as well, just because it matches my skin tone so well. So if you're a pale white girl or guy, you can use this as a really light eyeliner. Or, I can't talk. Or you can use it as an eye concealer, like an under eye concealer. It's been a long day. Also, NYX makes an inexpensive one as well. I think it's called like HD eyeshadow primer, something like that. So you can get that like London Drugs, I said, or at Ulta if you live in the States. Another inexpensive one, but one that is terrible, is the e.l.f. eye primer and sorry, I can't even read this because it's smudged off, liner sealer. And I have actually the original packaging here as well with another useless tube. And so it's just like up in a tube like this. And speaking of Eyes Lips Face, if you're a Canadian and you order, like I said, I ordered mine off eBay. That's because if you order off islopsface.com, it's like $14 for shipping if you're Canadian. So, I mean, it's hard to justify that because I hate paying for shipping. I have like multiples because I can't live without this stuff. So, you know, I get several on eBay at a time. I also got the NYX 10 color eyeshadow palette in Caviar and Bubbles when I ordered. I just did a blog post on this on redmousebeauty.com, so you can check it out there. I did a review on it. But yeah, that's what I mean. So like I ordered it on eBay, and then when you order like multiples or more stuff, usually they'll give shipping for free or for a discount. So that's what I'm saying, it's better than $14 anyway. You know, you have your inexpensive primers, but then you also have some very expensive ones. This is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And I got this in my Naked palette, just like a trial size thing, and it's just the same thing where it's like a doe foot. And also with all of these, you want to just apply a really thin coat. If you apply too thick of a coat, it just kind of defeats the purpose because you just have too much stuff on your eyelids, so it's just gonna like crease anyway. I guess I should kind of explain eyelid primer a little bit. It's basically the same as foundation primer where it mattifies, it evens out the skin tone, especially if it's a skin tone one like this. If it's a clear one, then not so much, but it increases the color payoff too, actually. I just did a swatch of eyeshadow with and without primer, and you'll see what a big difference it makes. It vastly can improve the quality of crappy eyeshadows. What else did I want to say? Oh, but another thing about islopsface.com is that often they'll do discounts, like they'll do 50% off their studio line, or 50% off their mineral line. So then you can end up saving quite a bit of money, but then it's like, it just depends on how you feel about shipping really. If you can't justify spending $14 on shipping, then maybe pass. If you just really want to try the e.l.f. line, then might as well. I mean, I did, and you can get a lot of stuff for really cheap, like $1. This was $3. I have, you know, a lot of different e.l.f. stuff, like these blending wedges and like the eyeshadow. This is the one I swatched. This is the earthy mineral eyeshadow. This is $3. Yeah, e.l.f. is a great line, but it can be hit or miss. Like, this is great, this sucks. This is great, this sucks. So yeah, just an overview here. Primer helps to mattify your face and eyes. It helps give your foundation and eyeshadow something to stick to. It minimizes your pores. And just helps to smooth out the area. And like, people have said that they use like MAC paint pots if they want something more their skin tone for primer, and if that works for you, whatever, but those are like, you know, however much they're, 20 bucks or whatever. And this is only $1. It can help increase the color payoff. Oh, also, I just did my nails yesterday. This is the Wet n Wild Fast Dry nail color in How I Met Your Magenta. Yeah, so anyways, I did a blog post and review on these. Once again, redmousebeauty.com. So check it out. So I guess that's all for today. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.